They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stop me dead while I.
You just left the university. It was a little late because you came from the library to review, and now you are walking to the bus stop with a car stop in front of you. Get in, I'll take you home, Jungkook said while peeking out the window. You just ignore him and continue to walk and pretended not to hear him. But he got out of his car and grabbed your hand as he pulled you to his car. Let me go, I will scream, you said. Then scream if you want, Jungkook said, and he forcefully let you ride in his car. You don't know why you let him to do that. You thought he was going to take you to your house, but you noticed you were going in a different direction. Where are you going to take me? Don't tell me you're going to kidnap me? You ask. Excuse me, Miss Kim. If I had the intention of kidnapping you, I wish I had done it before, Jungkook replied and continued to drive. What did you say? You added. Nothing, he replied. Later on, you arrive at the big house. Get out, I'll show you something. But you were stubborn not to get out of his car, so Jungkook had no choice but to carry you and bring inside the house. Put me down! I said put me down! You demand while kicking. Okay, as you wish, Jungkook replied as he dropped you on the sofa, which made you even more angry because your butt hit on a hard object. Jungkook, I'm going to kill you! As you gaze on him. What's wrong? You said, put you down. He said, well, chuckle. Obviously, he's just annoying you. By the way, what do you think of this house? What? Are you deaf? I said, what do you think of this house? Ah, so you brought me here to brag about your house? You are talking nonsense. Just answer me. You stand and look around. Nice, clean and cozy. Is this your house? You ask. But he didn't answer. Instead, he held your wrist and brought you upstairs. Here, in this room, what do you think? Too dark? Okay, I'll change everything here to a light color. He pulled you again and took you to another room, but you were surprised when you saw the interior. Here, what do you think? He asked. What is this, infant room? Jungkook, do you have a child? You ask and look at him. What are you talking about? That's for our future child, he said and stared at you. Your eyes met and your heart started racing nonstop. You feel your cheeks getting hot because you are blushing. So before he noticed that, you backward and say, I need to go, as you turn back on him and walk. But Jungkook pulled the backpack you were wearing, and because of that, you were out of balance and sat on the computer chair. Jungkook places both arms on the opposite armchair and pulled the chair closer to him as he brought his face closer to you. Your faces are so close, and you almost smelled the fragrance of his breath. You suddenly closed your eyes and looked down because you couldn't look at him that close because it seems you are melting. YN, look at me, please, Please. You slowly raise your head and open your eyes and look at him. I built this house to prepare our future. This is our house. I love you, YN. Your eyes became teary and got emotional because your heart touched of his words. Later on, you smile, and all of the sudden, you kick him. Stop pranking me. I'm not crazy to believe you, you said and stood up. I'm not the same YN that you know, Mr. June. After that, you lived in his house. Weekend. Since there was no school, you woke up late. When you woke up, you immediately went down to the living room without combing your hair or even washing your face, so your face still had the dry saliva on it. You immediately turned on the TV and went to exercise channel and started to imitate what the instructor was doing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You said and kept on exercising. The instructor bent and reached for her foot, so you imitate her. When suddenly you farted, and it was really stinks. Ew, what the hell, YN? Your brother said behind you. Don't complain, just imagine it's a perfume, you said while laughing like an idiot. But your smile disappeared after your mom stood beside you and whispered, We have visitors. Why didn't you even wash up? Visitor? Where? Where? You said and looked around as in you wanted to faint from embarrassment after seeing Jungkook behind you. What should I do? Why is here? You were thinking about what to do. If you run, it means obviously you were embarrassed in front of him. You couldn't think of anything, so. Why are you here? You just asked Jungkook instead. What's wrong if he's here? Nothing, I just asked. He is my guest, not your guest. Did I say that he is my guest? You said and went upstairs. This jerk, he didn't even greet me. You were in your room when you heard the car engine. You hurriedly went to the window and secretly peeked as you saw Jungkook car leaving. He didn't even say goodbye to me, you murmured. Monday. You ran because there were 2 minutes left and you were going to be late for your next subject, which is your professor's Jungkook. But when you entered the classroom, Jungkook was already there. Faster, YN, he said, but he looked sad. He started calling the student's name for the attendance until a girl student asked, Sir, we are just curious. Are you taken? No, I'm not taken, but I considered myself as taken since there was a woman who made my heart beat and I waited for her for so long time. Who? Your girlfriend before? How, sir? Way back 6 years ago when I was in college and she was in grade 8. I became her swimming coach and we became close until I realized that I already fall for her. But her mom told me to stay away from her since she was too young for a relationship. I stay away so she could focus on her studies. But I promise I will wait for her. he said, and stared at you. I love you. Until now. Believe me, please, he added. You couldn't believe on what you heard, especially when he mentioned your mom. That's when you realize that if you were hurt, the pain he felt might be double. After class, you looked for Jungkook to listen to his explanation, but you couldn't find him, so you just go home to confront your mom. Your mom explains everything, that all of what happened 6 years ago is her fault. As a mom, she only thinks about your future. I'm sorry, honey. Honestly, I really like Jungkook for you, so I challenge him to stay away from you. And if he can wait for you until college, then I will agree for you to have a relationship with him. I feel sorry for Jungkook, but because of what he did, he impressed me, and I like him even more for you. If you love him, then tell him. I will entrust you to Jungkook. But why and please know your limitations. I trust Jungkook that he won't do anything to you until you finish your college. But I don't trust you. Mom! You went to Jungkook's house since you didn't have his number and knocked on the door. Later on, he opened the door and obviously he was shocked after seeing you. Why are you here? You said this is our house. Then why are you asking me why I'm here? You said and started crying. I'm just asking you, why are you crying? He asked. Why didn't you tell me everything? You said while hitting his chest. Jungkook also burst in tears and hugs you. Because I want to prove to your mom that I'm serious about you, even though our age gap is big. And our sacrifices are worth it. I win your mom's heart. How about my heart? I know I already won your heart. Jungkook left, but your mom always gives him an update about you. So Jungkook knows that you are still in love with him. I love you, and thank you for waiting me. I love you more. Can I sleep here? No! Why? My mom trusts you. I know, but your mom doesn't trust you. Wow, she really said that to you? But you suddenly ran going to his room and lay down on the bed. Jungkook couldn't do anything but call your mom, as Jungkook promised he would stay away from your temptation. So every time you sleep at Jungkook's house, he always sleeps at the crib of your future child. The end. Thank you for watching Kubies. Good night.